the one and only Mel now.
There's gonna be new music coming out of West Loper.
Yep.
It was like the original Flora-Bama, like in the main room. I would get up and sing Redneck Woman.
That was your go-to song?
That was my song.
I've never met Kenny personally, but I would give him a hug and just say thanks for helping a lot of my friends and John McGinnis as well.
So I thought, let me give Nashville a try because I want to be a writer. And the guy said, who's singing the songs? And I said, me. He said, you want an artist deal?
Baby, it's just bedtime, oh, this good time in bed. Thank you.
Welcome to the Flora-Bama Artist Spotlight. My name is Davis Nix. I am the new Assistant Director of Entertainment here at the Flora-Bama. Today for our Artist Spotlight, we have a great artist that's been playing at Flora-Bama for a handful of years by the name of Bruce Smelley. Bruce, how you doing today, man?
How's it going, Davis? Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man, glad to have you here. And we want to dive into a little bit about who you are, where you've come from, how you got into music, some of your influences and inspirations of music, how you write your music and all the releases. So tell us about, you're from Mobile, Alabama, is that correct?
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Mobile, and it's pretty much been downhill since then. I used to play a couple of high school sports and just kind of pass the time. And then I went to Faulkner State Community College off a singing scholarship, and I went to paramedic school for a while and found out that really wasn't kind of my thing. So I started playing music a little bit, and then all of a sudden it just kind of picked up. And so I've been playing music for a living since I was probably about 20 or 21. So I'm 27 now, so it's been doing pretty good so far.
Do you remember your first gig?
My first gig would have to be, I would say, I don't know if you call it a gig, but it was open mic night at Top of the Bay in Daphne.
Okay.
It's like a real hole-in-the-wall place, but it's actually come up now. But yeah, back then it was a real hole-in-the-wall place, and I was so nervous, man. My hands were sweating all the time. I couldn't even hold my picks.
Do you remember what you played?
No, I have no idea. I've played so many songs since then. I don't remember.
Yeah. So and you've been playing music off and on. Really, I mean, you were saying something earlier when we were talking about before we recorded this. Playing drums when you were 9?
Yeah. The first thing I got introduced to, there was a guy named Chico. I don't know if anybody knows Chico. Chris and Chico played a lot with in Mobile for Mardi Gras, and I remember being there with my dad and watching Chico play drums. I was like, Dad, I want to play drums, and he's like, well, we'll get you a drum set and see what you can work with. And I got this like Walmart drum set. And I played it probably until I was probably about 16 years old, and I was finally like, all right, Dad, I played this long enough. Let me get some good stuff. And he's like, all right, you can get some good stuff now. So I played when I was 9, and I wanted to be a drummer for a long time. But every band that I ever auditioned for already kind of had a set band, and everybody was needing a singer. And I was like, man, I can't sing for nothing.
Yeah.
And then I joined the high school choir because I was dating a girl at the time that wanted to take a class together, and be adorable like that. And then I just stuck with it. So I was like, this is kind of fun. I enjoy it. So I just started singing then, and then I was like, you know what? Let's sell my drum set and let's get a couple guitars. And so actually the guitar I'm playing today is the very first guitar my dad bought me my freshman year of high school.
Oh, no kidding.
So let's say she's been good to me. It's a little Alvarez that I bought from Guitar Center.
Man, those are workhorses.
Oh yeah, well, $300 guitar. This has been the best thing I've had since.
Sounds great.
Oh yeah, man, I really love it.
So you have a debut. Is this your debut single that just came out?
Yeah. I just released my first single on January 3rd. It's called "Bad Timing," and you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, any musical platform that you listen to or download music for. You can find it on there.
And you recorded that in Mobile, is that correct?
Yeah. I recorded that right there at Dolphin Street Sound, and right there in the heart of Mobile. So at Jake Peavy's studio. So I really appreciate Jake Peavy for letting me come and record, and thanks to all the staff there. They've been absolutely wonderful, and they have the best equipment I've seen. So
how long have you been playing Flora-Bama?
I've been here for about 4 years. I think this year will be 4 years.
And do you have a good story about playing here?
Man, I have so many good stories, and I have stories I can't tell right now because my mom's probably watching. So
that's fair enough.
But yeah, I've had some of the best times here, and honestly, playing here has really shaped me to be where I'm at now. Because I mean, you know, time in the saddle is very important. Like, you can practice all you want in your room, but until you get in front of people and playing live, there's nothing like it. So.
Oh yeah, it cars you out to be an entertainer, and you're one of our best entertainers here at Flora-Bama.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
I mean,
Thank you.
people really enjoy your show, and you always have great players with you.
Oh yeah.
And some of those players that played on your record also perform here at the Flora-Bama.
Oh yeah,
and
man.
so it's kind of a family thing, also doing it in Mobile.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
it was really neat to be able to do, to be able to create something, to create this song with like my friends like Zach BAUGH, who wrote the song. Dude's a fantastic guitar player and a great writer.
Yeah.
We got Tony Ray Thompson that plays in the band now. We had Jonathan Duden that played lead. Zach BAUGH also played lead on the record, and then we had Keith.
Did Preston play drums on it?
Yeah, Preston played drums on it. Yeah, we had Preston, then we had Owen Finley.
Yeah, this is like all Flora-Bama family.
Yeah, this is pretty much all
Yeah,
Florida.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
Being able to go to the studio with some of your buddies and work on some of your material.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You have more material coming out too.
Oh
right?
yeah, I got some new stuff coming out. So the next single that I'm planning on releasing is a song that Tony and I wrote. It's called "Dancing Alone."
Well, tell you what, can we get a little listen of Bad Timing from you real quick?
Yeah. So this is this Bad Timing right here. You can find this, like I said, on Spotify, Apple Music, and iTunes, and anywhere you listen to music to. So it goes on something like this. 'Cause I like your sundress swaying through the breeze on the Fairhope Pier, making love in the drizzle rain after a couple of beers, and let a soft warm body like it nice and slow. A perpetual notion of burning love. It's how love can leave by some thick thighs rocking on a Friday night. Ooh, and that whiskey's burning hot like a gas in a neon sign. Oh, and I'm getting high on a real low life. Baby, it's just bad timing for this good timing, man. 'Cause I like a family sweet and mild to make you feel at ease. Her mama was an angel that raised her daughter just to love and please. And that home cooking, master homegrown love. Yeah, ain't number 9 potion, I couldn't get enough. But I love to leave by some thick thighs rocking on a Friday night. Ooh, and that whiskey's burning hot like a gas neon sign. Oh, and get high on a real low life. Baby, it's just bad time for this good time, man. And I know the love I reject will hit the light that I'll regret. But this rowdy crowd is hollering for one more song. 'Cause they love to leave by some thick thighs rocking on a Friday night. Ooh, and that whiskey's burning hot like a gas in a neon sign. Oh, and you get high on a real low life. Baby, it's just bad timing for this good timing, man. Thank you.
Bruce Smelley with his brand new single "Bad Timing" that came out January 3rd. You can find that on all the digital platforms like Spotify and iTunes. Bruce, thank you so much for joining me today on the Flora-Bama Artist Spotlight.
Thanks for having me, man.
You're
I really appreciate it.
one of our favorites here, man. And you can go to Flora-Bama.com and click on music to find future dates of Bruce Smelley playing here at the Flora-Bama. And thank you for being here, Bruce. Really
Thanks,
appreciate
man. I really appreciate it. And like I said before, I have everything on my Facebook page and my Instagram. It's under Bruce Smelley Music. If you guys want to go over the event tab, I have all my gigs on there and ways to get in contact with me too. So I really appreciate it if y'all go give me a follow and a like. So
Bruce Smelley on the Artist Spotlight, Flora-Bama.
thank you.
Baby, it's just been time, oh, this good time.